guys! Today's story is The Night Baker Who Never Slept Again. I grew up believing that every small town harbored at least one secret that everyone pretended not to see. In my hometown, that secret was Bäcker Möller. His bakery stood at the edge of the old market square, a narrow, timber-framed building that always smelled faintly of warm rye bread and something metallic. Parents said he was eccentric. Teenagers called him cursed. Older folks simply lowered their voices when his name came up. My name is Robin, and I never planned to discover the truth behind the rumors. But fate and a broken bicycle chain sent me into Möller's orbit far too late at night. It was past midnight when I passed his bakery. A strip of light seeped from beneath the heavy wooden door. Everyone knew Möller baked early, but never this early. As I approached, I heard rhythmic thuds, sharp metallic clinks, and something like a low, wet, dragging sound. Curiosity overpowered caution. I pressed my ear to the door. What I heard wasn't dough being kneaded, it was breathing. Heavy, strained breathing, and it wasn't just one person. Then came a muffled groan, human and terrified. The door clicked open before I could step back. Möller stood before me, towering and thin, his apron soaked with something darker than flour. His eyes were too wide, too reflective, like polished stones catching the moon. "Robin," he said softly, as though he had been expecting me. Behind him, the interior of the bakery flickered in the dim light of an oil lamp. Shadows clung to the walls, shadows that didn't align with any visible body. Something shifted on the floor, something long and pale, and I heard another groan. My mouth went dry. He smiled in a way that exposed too many teeth. "Then come in." Every instinct screamed at me to run. But my legs moved on their own, carrying me over the threshold. The air inside was warm and smelled intensely of yeast, but beneath that, the same metallic scent grew stronger. Iron. Blood. Möller guided me toward the preparation table. The lamp illuminated shapes on it, shrouded forms, unmoving, wrapped in linen like malformed loaves. Some were small, some were far too large. My stomach clenched. "Young people never understand the price of tradition," he murmured, picking up a serrated bread knife. A shape on the table twitched under the cloth. I stumbled backward, knocking into a rack of cooling trays that clattered like alarm bells. Möller's expression twisted, annoyed, then hungry. I bolted. He followed. The bakery warped around me like a maze. Every door led to another hallway, every corner to another impossible room. Kneading troughs lined with claw marks, sacks of flour that shifted as though something inside breathed. Ovens glowing with an unnatural crimson light. None of it matched the building I thought I knew. It felt like the bakery expanded with every step I took, feeding on my panic. I heard Möller's footsteps behind me, unhurried, confident. "It's been years since I had such a fresh guest, Robin." I don't know how long I ran, but eventually I found a narrow service door I had never seen before. I forced it open and stumbled into the night. The moment I was outside, the bakery behind me snapped back to its normal dimensions, quiet, dark, and locked, as if nothing inside had ever been awake. I escaped, or so I thought. That was 3 weeks ago. Since then, something has been happening to me. Every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., I wake up smelling warm rye bread. Every night, I hear faint scratching against my window. And every night, I see the silhouette of a tall, thin man reflected on the glass, standing behind me. Even when I turn around and the room is empty, I haven't slept properly since, and I think I'm starting to crave the smell of blood mixed with yeast. Möller said old recipes require old ingredients. I'm beginning to fear that the next one is me. Thank you for following our story today. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe.